Welcome everyone, one and all, to another Futureprobe. We haven't been up here in a while. We haven't streamed a game up here in a long time. It was long overdue. Something we should have done. In fact, let me tell you, I keep thinking like, oh, this will be kind of like my first game stream up here in the, what do you call this fucking area? Oh, wait, you're not supposed to curse in the first minute? I don't know what the policy is now. But what do you call this liminal space up here? The gallery room. I don't know. Got a collection of fine art back there. So anyway, so it's like, oh, this is my first time doing it this year. Okay, that'll be kind of fun. Haven't streamed up here, any gameplay in a while. And then I'm like, first one this year. It's about to be May. What? There's a whole mess I have at home where I'm like, I was rearranging stuff over the holiday break and just like, oh, I'm going to put that on those shelves. Let me take this down and put it over there. And I set it all down because I was like, shit, we're meeting up for the beginning of the year. I got to wrap up a bunch of projects and then I'll get back to this. I mean, it's 4 or 5 months. Like, what? Huh? Anyway, so where is the time gone? I'd like to know. I'm at a loss for words. I don't even know what to do. But instead of pressing through this year, why don't we go back to the past? We're gonna take you back to the past. What movie is that from? The Godfather Part 3, the recut, the Godfather Coda, Death of Michael Corleone. Anyway, so let's go back and look at. They added a bunch of N64 games to the Switch. I never get a chance. Why didn't I bring? I got the N64 controller and I didn't bring it. Okay, so if games control like shit, I will stop. And maybe we'll play Game Boy games or something. I love the Game Boy selection on here. Maybe other people don't feel the same way, but I love the OG Game Boy games. They are like comfort food games to me. I was glued to my Game Boy as a kid. I played everything on that. And how long? God, it's so weird. We didn't get Game Boy Advance for over a decade, right? So I was playing the regular Game Boy for like a significant chunk of my childhood. And I think I did get a Game Boy Pocket, and I think later I got a Game Boy Color. So I guess I had those iterations of it, but I played that so much, and like I said, those games are like comfort food to me. So I really I think I still have my original Game Boy. There's a beat up one here, but I don't know if that's like one we found or if that's mine and it got beat up. I can't tell you. I don't remember. But anyway, we'll find out. Okay. But N64 was kind of uncharted territory to me because at that time I kind of a little bit dipped out of video games. A little bit. The PlayStation 1 N64 era was a extreme turnoff to me when it was happening. I saved my money for a billion years to get an N64 when it came out. I was determined. I was like, no, I want this. We need this. And got it and just felt like after Mario 64, nothing really of course I like Zelda, but nothing really met. It was all kind of just this ugly situation. I don't know. I never felt like it hit that kind of adorable fucking fondness that I had on the Super Nintendo. Eventually I went to PlayStation. Still a lot of games I didn't like on that, but it found, the RPGs went over there. So that's what I enjoyed, playing FF7 and Wild Arms. I think, no. Was Wild Arms on there? Yeah, Wild Arms. I'm thinking of In my head, I'm getting confused with Breath of the Wild, and I don't know why. But anyway, it got that, and Mega Man Legends, and it kind of found its thing. But I was kind of dejected during this generation. However, a lot of people I know discovered video games during this time, so I'm going in with an open mind, and I'm going to see what we're into, or what everyone was into. I'm going to see how good it is now. I'm going to blow your mind right now. I've never played GoldenEye. I think I tried to maybe a couple times. So I shouldn't say I haven't at all, but I've never played GoldenEye myself. Like, oh, I got it on my own console. Let's play multiplayer or anything. So I think it's time to take a little look. This is positioned horribly. No, don't do that. So we're going to check. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see if the game, if it's that good. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's get this popping. Okay. Got it. Let me know if the game audio is too loud. There's no game audio at all? None. What about now? Yeah, this does have music, so that's clearly not working. Okay, here we go. How about that? Okay. No, skip that. Is it too loud? Too loud, too quiet? You let me know. What do you guys think? Should we do multiplayer? You're gonna want to change the controls immediately? Can I play this online? Oh, you can't play with like randos, huh? Do the campaign? Okay. Damn. Ohms. Oh, is that On Her Majesty's Secret Service? That's stupid. Okay. What? Difficulty? Is this the lowest? Great. Nine years? We're going back 9 years? What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me with these controls, you fucking maniac? The L is firing? Are you fucking... Where do I change the controls? You gotta be fucking kidding me that you thought a game could be played that way. Pause, then move right. Okay. I don't even know what do I change to make this even good. Oh my god, what a nightmare. Why is it getting staticky? No. Okay, let's change it to upright. No, stop, fucker. Pause music is good. Why? Yeah, why wouldn't I want it let's do 16 by 9. No, stop going over there, you turd. What? Solitaire. Kissy. What are these names? Okay, so aim. Okay, so are any of these better? Plenty. They're all bad. Oh, so like you could do it with like 2 controllers? Is that for real? Good head? What the fuck is wrong with this series, dude? All right. I'm gonna stick with the thing they gave me. I don't have time for this shit. I'll figure out how to do it. Okay, already that's better. It's not reversed. Oh, they put it in that the widescreen looks like shit though. Let's just do it the way it was. Thank you, Pattyville TV. Okay. This is better, though. Like, I can actually look around in the direction that I was... Because it was reversed before. Where? Who's shooting me? Who are you? Shoot me from all the way back there? I should have brought the N64 controller. I did not know tonight I was going to be playing N64 games, so, to be fair. No! What the fuck? How many times I gotta shoot him? Who the fuck is this guy? Go home. Is the game audio okay? Should it be louder, quieter? You let me know. Can I jump or anything? No. Louder. How about that? Too loud? Soundtrack is banging, dude. Oh, there's an action button? It's B. The button I thought was going to be jump. I do like that. I can kind of stray from side to side. Oh shit. Haha! Got the sneak on him. Where's health? Oh! I need health, dude. Let's turn that off. Yeah. Is he even gonna open the thing? Or are you good? Oh, you're good? Where? Where? I don't see anybody. Oh, this idiot. Oh my god, the sensitivity on looking up and down is so low. Let's see what's in here. Oh, anything good up here? Hello? Hello? Where would you like me to go next, sir? Action button at the gate? There's an action button here? Was it over here? This gate? Oh, just go right up to it? The fence? Well, I thought the truck was trying to go through. It says, oh, I thought this said gate. It's small on my screen. I apologize. Oh, that's it? Okay. Door is locked. Can I shoot it like Resident Evil? Nope. Oh, I can shoot the boxes? good over here? Nope. Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah. There's better aiming for you right there. There we go. This is kind of fun figuring this out. The controls are half the puzzle. I want to get the sneak on this guy. No! What the? What did he just do? Hello. Come on out. What are you doing? What was that? I walked in here now? Oh. Do I go in all these, or I just keep going down here? Who? I'm running. Well, what do I do here? Go back and jump off? I don't know about that. There's a part of the dam you can jump off? Oh, really? Oh yeah, we're doing the thing. Is it here? To get through that door, press the switch home button. Whoop. In here. Oh, body armor. Was it here? Oh, right there. Oh my god, to like aim him onto stairs and shit is so annoying. Am I doing this? All right. It felt like I thought you guys talked me into dying. Pierce was never seen again after that day. All right, we did it. You guys said I was going to quit this after 1 minute. Please. The soundtrack is just banging, dude. I'm telling you. GoldenEye, I am GoldenEye 007. That's what they gave me. The Queen's trying to enslave me, but I'm Pierce Brosnan. I'm not a hostage. I'm GoldenEye, and I won't try. I just do for you, and I'll throw my shoe at Odd Job. He's in this. Hacha. Bishamuda is the name of someone on YouTube. Oh, whoops. Did I just set a bomb? Oh! Hi! No, I didn't want to. What did I press? Oh my god, I pressed something and I don't know how. I don't know how to get out of it. Holy fucking shit, I gotta karate chop this guy. Oh fuck! What did I just do? No, how do I switch it back? What? I don't know what happened. Every button is not doing anything. Do I not have a gun? Where's the pistol? Dude, I'm telling you, it's not the D-pad. I'm clicking sticks over here. There we go. It's just the A button. It wasn't doing shit a minute ago. Okay, where do I go? What the fuck is happening? Hello? Oh! Oh, hello! Hi! Oh! Just all come to the foot of the steps here. A lot of people saying I can't win right now? Yeah. I beg to differ. What? Wait, I can't win the level because I used the bombs? Is that what you're saying? See, that's what will make me quit, not the controls. Oh, you need him to blow up the gas tank? Okay. Well, I'll definitely quit on that. You needed to plant those on the poison bats. Well, why were they slinging them like fucking... Can I restart the level? Stop! Abort. Just abort it. Minimize scientist casualties completed. Was it completed? I feel like I killed everybody I saw. Anyway. Alright, whoops. Well, that was fun. I think I'm good on that. Let's create a suspend point. We got to check out some other games. Okay, I remember distinctly feeling really filthy because I remember, like I said, saving up for the N64. I was just a kid. I was just a puny little kid. And I remember the only games available, right, were Mario 64 and Pilotwings 64. And I remember reading Game Fan magazine. And with the knowledge that I didn't think I was supposed to know this, but I remember reading in there that the girl in this game, she's like, if you look at, she's kind of busty a little bit, and her name in the Japanese version was Hooter. And I remember seeing that in Game Fan magazine as a kid going, I don't think I'm supposed to read this. It's different here, right? I've never played this, so I don't know. Large. I have a feeling I'm not going to have fun playing. Yeah, they're all named after birds. Right. The menu. Oh my god. Well, let's start it as a beginner class. See? She's Robin on this one. Yeah, I know. Get the fucking thing off the bottom of the screen. What are we doing? Yeah, got it. Thank you. Okay, so she is Robin in this one, but like I said, you know what her real name is.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to handle this as a kid. Seriously. Alright, let's go. Whee! This game's fun. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, how? Yeah. Right. I really like the soundtrack, to be fair. No. No, don't watch the next. Yeah, retry. Right. Fly to the wind. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're gonna take a look at what else we got in here. Okay, now I remember getting Yoshi's Story. Now, Yoshi's Island was one of my all-time favorite games on the Super Nintendo. And then I remember seeing in Nintendo Power and all this stuff that was like, oh, get ready, because there's going to be Yoshi 64 coming. You know, Yoshi's Island 64, I think it was called. Then it became Yoshi's Story. And I remember buying this game, and I remember EGM the magazine came out, and I remember the reviews were like, yo, this game sucks. Like, you'll be done with this in like 5 minutes, and it's not nearly as good as original Yoshi's Island. I'm like, really? They got to be wrong. There's no way. It looks great. And then I bought this game, and it was like, oh. So, was I being hard on it? Were my expectations so high? Let's find out. Nintendo. I do remember liking the soundtrack. Like, it had like a rap track in it, right? Something like that. Like, this so far, it's cute. You kind of hear that music in Super Nintendo World when you're in certain parts of the queue. That is actually in there. Classic green Yoshi. Seems okay so far. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh. Yeah, you're right. It really does somehow look worse than Yoshi's Island. Oh, his move is 841. What are these, like, power levels? What's happening here? This fucker. What's I supposed to do with this? Unless you give something special a try. I don't know. What does this fucker want me to do? On the ground? Yeah, there we go. Get fucked. Whoops. Ooh, yeah, I need some eggs. This is very weird. This is like I told AI I like Yoshi's Island and it made this. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. What? I still don't know what's happening. Yeah, this is very weird. This whole thing feels like something from an alien world. Okay, we got Poochie. That's good. Never gonna say no to Poochie. Secret. Have a heart. Okay. All I remember from the thing I remember the most in the soundtrack of this game. Oh. Whoa! What just happened? The thing I remember, though, from the soundtrack was it was like Yoshi, Yoshi, right? Wasn't that like a rap song in the game? It almost sounded like a Star Wars Cantina band, you know what I mean? Like some kind of weird group of creatures. Yoshi. Wait, I'm back here? I went back to the beginning? Yeah, you're right. Mojave Cyclone. There's so much shit on the screen. You're right. Oh, I actually do have to collect all the fruits. Really? Oh, that's a bummer. I really don't. Oops. Oh yeah, he's gonna... Whoops. I ran past one? Oh, duh. TV Funhouse, TV Funhouse. The Japanese version of this game did not have save. I'm not here this time. That sounds like a nightmare. I was just running past fruit because I just didn't care. There was an apple at the beginning. Oh. Thank you, Shrubu, for subbing. Thank you, Mojave Cyclone, for your generosity. Let's go up here this time. There we go. Oh, okay. I don't know what any of that did, but... One more fruit. Okay. Oops. Oh, it's so awkward to shoot stuff. Yeah, you just kind of poke around for fruit. This felt like dirty. I don't know. I didn't like it. I felt like there's something wrong with it. Where is the rap song? Is that in the next level? I'm like choking on my drink here. It's clear the universe wants me to die. Second level of World 2 has the music I'm talking about? Oh, I don't want to play that long. Oh, the page turned and the Yoshis grew happier. Well, that's always good news. Thank you, Mojave Cyclone. What's Wait, can I rewind? You can't rewind on these? Whatever. Done. Okay, played enough of that. Who's voicing Yoshi in the next Mario film? Spoiler, I guess, if you haven't seen the new Mario movie. Okay, so I'm just fair warning. I think that had to be... Oh, restart? Let's restart it. And we'll start at level 3. Wait, can I pick it up from here? Will the game know that I like? Okay. This time we're gonna do level 3. Okay, I want to hear the music. Anyway, what I was gonna say about Mario. That had to be the dumbest post-credits scene I've ever seen. Yeah, this music whips! This almost justified the game existing. Oh, he hurt me? Oh, I'll kill him. What a little dick. How do I kill this guy? There we go. That's sick. Stop talking over it. Oh my god, this fucking little twerp. I like how I was done with this, but... God, that track. I don't care about... I wish the little thing would shut up. Okay. Oh, you can toggle that away? What the fuck? Did we have a little earthquake here? I just felt a little like... Could have been like maybe something gnarly happened to the building or something, but... That was weird. Let me see. I'm going to look it up. Beep, beep, beep. Seeing some people say earthquake in San Diego, 2 small jolts, but that was like minutes ago. That wasn't now. But I guess there was a 3.1 or something near Ocotillo. We just shot something in Ocotillo. Well, it's not online, but it's something that we showed at some panels and stuff. We shot something in the desert, and it was right there. So I guess they just had a bad earthquake. Hope they're okay. It's a nice place. Okay. Create another point. And what's like in the ground there? It's like N64 news articles or something? Did I go to Florida, or did I go to Disney World during the Florida trip? No. There was no time for that. But later this year I will. Damon Lindelof has a new show on Peacock. Mrs. Davis, yes. I'm about to cancel Crunchyroll for a little bit because Attack on Titan is still not coming back. And jump over to Peacock, which I've never had. Never really wanted, to be honest. But I want to see that show. And check up on that. I'm also, but I haven't had a lot of time to watch shows. I'm trying to make my way through From. Have you guys seen From? I'm trying to watch that too. I've only seen a couple episodes. Seems okay. I don't really know. All right. Let's see. Let's do one more. We're not gonna have the longest stream tonight. You know, there's a lot of stuff going on here, but let's do something. Kirby, I just did, none of these just captured me. You know what I mean? What the hell is WinBack? Let's find out what that is. Let's just see what that is. Might as well find out. Figure update soon? Yes. In the next day or two. Stay tuned on that. How's everyone doing? We had kind of a media blitz last couple of days. I know a lot of people were hurt by what happened with Tucker and what happened with... Whoa. Okay, this actually doesn't control too bad. How do I shoot? What? How do I? No button is doing anything! You have to plant and shoot? Operation WinBack aborted. You got aborted. Well, yeah, I want to continue. Oh, yeah, Jerry Springer. Dude, Steven Crowder. I know you guys are probably, torn up about what's going on with him. In all seriousness, though, we are going to have... Well, then, oh my God, there's so many buttons that go into this. You have to like squat and aim and shoot. It's like you have to hold 3 things. This is like I was gonna make a really bad joke. In all seriousness, though, we are. Oh. He doesn't see me? That ruled. No, I was gonna say it. I was just gonna say this wanted me to do a lot of things at once. Dirty joke there. Oh! Did I get him? what I was gonna say. Oh shit! No, don't go down there. It's got inverted controls. Who's doing that shit? Who's inverting their shit? No, reload now. What I was going to say about Mega 64 is, well, first of all, if you like what you see, as always, you like watching this stuff, you get a free subscription on Amazon Prime. If you have Amazon Prime, you get a free Twitch subscription every month. Throw us your sub. If you never did it during April, what does it hurt? You know, you support the channel, you get all the freebies in the chat. You could do all kinds of stuff. Sin and punishment. We got to try it. So do that. Tomorrow, shop.mega64.com. We got a merch drop coming. We got, we're restocking a bunch of classic shirts. The Scrunt shirt, the My Parents Don't Like Me shirt. The Animate shirt and the Roboballer shirt. Bunch of shirts are all just getting restocked in the store, so go pick that stuff up. That's what I was wondering. What, you know, I'm not going to repeat what you said, but that's what I was wondering.
There's no time now.
Hat shirts, we should. It is the 20th anniversary and the however many years anniversary of version 3. So we should bring that back at some point. I think that'd be fun. Nitro Dubs, thanks for your sub. Good morning, Joel. Thank you for your sub. I love the Roboballer shirt. It's one of my favorite designs ever. Anyway, what I was actually going to say is we're making jokes about snatching up all these guests and stuff. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. That's the button.
Get bonus.
We are actually working on getting more guests for our podcast. This is kind of something we've had a couple this year, you know. Normally it's something we don't do at all. We're very bad at that. It's just, we're very insular, you know what I mean? Like we kind of, you know, we do our thing all week and then we meet up and kind of talk about it every weekend. That's our ritual, you know. But whenever we bring someone else in the mix, it's always fun. So I don't know why we don't do it more. So Dallas is going to be on our podcast this Sunday, our good friend Dallas. But we want to have more guests in subsequent shows. What do you guys think about that? Are you into the guest idea? Are you like, no, you know, shut up. I don't want to hear from other people. And if you are into the guests idea, what guests would you like to see? Let us know. We have, I think, some pretty good guests lined up.
Get bonus.
Oh. Oh. You know, I'm agreeing with the sentiments that Nicole should be on a podcast. I think we're literally filming something again with her soon. Check the schedule. It might be tomorrow. But we never fit her into a podcast. That cannot stand. We gotta figure that out. Oh. Seeing a lot of good recommendations. Some people have mentioned some that I think we're talking to, so that's good. definitely good news.
Saki. Oh, Saki.
What?
Good morning, Saki.
Good morning, Iron.
The guy's name is Saki?
Come on, we've got work to do.
Who else should we have?
Let's go.
Joe Biden? I don't think we're getting him, bro. All right, quick show of hands. Who's everyone voting for next election? Tanner?
Saki, watch out behind us.
Nice shot.
Keep it up.
Am I supposed to be moving with that? How do I move?
Take care of it, Saki.
Like, oh, D-pad. I blew it. Did I pre-order the Xenoblade Amiibo? Are you talking about of the two Blade women? Is that what they're called? I never finished the second one. I could not stand the second one. Who's that guy? Come on, shut up!
Get bonus.
This game kind of rips. Am I supposed to jump?
Ruffians? Here? Already?
How are you preparing or hyping up for Tears of the Kingdom? Oh, I am working harder. I'm like, you know, packing my schedule. I barely had a day. I think I had one day off last week. I did get to kind of go to Disneyland for like a minute, but I was still working. I was working in the area on something. So I stopped by for a minute. That was some free time. That was nice. Other than that, I have been locked up in our editing room. I'm getting so much shit done. You know why?
Get bonus.
Because May 12th, fuck off. Oh, sorry. That wasn't directed only at you. It was directed at my friends, my family. Gosh, everyone I've ever talked to or cared about. On May 12th, fuck off. Well, you know, I was actually thinking it would be a good time that week to... We were thinking of scheduling... Nope! Well, I mean, you have the Switch. You can bring that anywhere. I'm not... What is this guy? This guy, Shadow Ninja boy, Blade Blaster man. Can I strafe around? Oh, I guess I can. Yeah, okay. So I'm just stupid.
Where'd they come from?
No, I actually will probably just bring it around a lot.
Iron,
I was just reminiscing the other day. Oh, okay. Oh, I was holding the sticks the wrong way. I got to use the right stick and strafe with the control pad. Ah, the D-pad, whatever. Way better. Oh, this game rules. So much more fun. I mean, I'm still not good, but... Don't kill me. Oh! Oh! Boom!
Come
I
on,
was
quick,
no. What I
in
was gonna say
Shinjuku
is that I was just
Station.
reminiscing the other
Hurry,
day
the
about
Rocky
when
Swarm has
Breath of the
started
Wild
attacking.
came out. I was playing that everywhere I went.
You think they're
The
onto
Switch
us?
was a revelation at the time. Has there ever been a better launch game? I don't know.
I
But
hear voices up above.
playing that with it,
I'll check it out. Just keep
it was
the elevator
perfect.
moving. Tough.
and then only a few days later was PAX East in Boston. Only a few days after it came out. Now, over the course of PAX, I remember coming home, I had added 70 hours of playtime by the time I got back. 70 hours. How on earth did I carve out 70 hours to play a video game during, I mean, I wasn't just attending PAX for fun. We exhibited there. We were running a booth. I was working. So, where did I carve out 70 hours to play it during an event like that? I love taking out their platform. Looks like you've just been deplatformed. Don't walk there. I'm trying to add it together. So I was there. Let's see. I probably got in on a Tuesday night and left Monday night. So I was there 6 days. So about a little, maybe like, 11 to about 11 and a half hours a day. So let's add it together. 6 hours there on a flight. I played it the whole flight. 6 hours back. I played it the whole flight. So that's 12. Done. I did play it at the booth. If we had any downtime, I would play it at the booth. So you figure what? 10-hour day at the booth. Maybe play it at a couple of those. So that's another 12. That's maybe, let's just say, for argument's sake, a dozen more hours. So 24. Then it was snowing that year at PAX. It's one of my favorite convention memories ever. It was so much fun. Everyone was like huddled back at their hotel because it was too cold to do anything. There was nothing fun going on. Everyone, it was like gather around the fire, go indoors and play Switch. Me and all my friends had our Switch in the hotel room. We warmed up the room and we were all playing in a circle, just to like, oh, I just found this. Oh, well, what did you find? Oh, I found this. So that was probably another, let's see, we would get out at 6 p.m. So at least 4 hours a night. So maybe that's another 24 if it was 6 nights. So that's 48 hours. But then I was sleeping less. I was actually getting in bed. Everyone else would go to bed and I would just stay in bed and play it another maybe 3 hours a night. That was bad. I shouldn't have done that. So that's another 18. So altogether, that might be like 60 hours, right? I think. I don't know where the extra 10 came from, but maybe I played it more at the booth than I thought. Did people say that I ignored them? I don't think I did that, but I was also lost in the gamer tunnel. Toilet time, Castle G Skull. Genius. You have to factor that in. Life is low. Uh-oh. I died. Alright, does it not let you continue? Well, you have to do it.
Please continue.
Yeah, continue. Well, I will stop there, but this was a fun game. I don't really want to do that part again. But that was cool. That was a fun game. Finally rode Runaway Railway on Monday. That was meant to have an hour-long wait. Missed out on every cool movie poster in the queue. Why? Because it moved fast? That ride moves fast. That ride moves a lot of people through. Okay. We had some fun. We had some fun with N64. I'm going to play one more game. But before that, let's just talk to the chat for a little bit. How's everybody doing? Again, as I mentioned, stay tuned. We have new guests coming to our podcast soon. We have new videos soon, believe it or not. You know, we do juggle a lot of projects here. So we're always like, we got to get more videos out, but we're juggling a million things. You'll hear more about other ones soon. What else? What else? I do have a figure update coming to my channel very soon. If you're into that. What else? I'm trying to think what else is going on. Yeah, there'll be some cool announcements coming up. Movie Club has been popping off. Thank you. Yeah, patreon.com/mega64. Go check that out. We've been putting up new Patreon stuff almost daily. You go to Anime Expo? Yes, we'll be at Anime Expo. Let's turn that off. Do I have a Universal Studios AP? I do. I'm not going there constantly. You know, Disneyland is like between here and LA. It's very easy to pit stop there for me. It's very easy to be in that area. A lot of times there's things going on that area for me. But Universal, like a day ticket is just as expensive as Disney. And their annual passes, it's like, well, if I bought a ticket 2 times, it would be the cost of the annual pass. So I just did it. It just made sense. And I get a discount on stuff, so it worked out. Asked, God, thank you for your Prime sub. When did Mega 64 get super into merch? Like, when was that? Oh shit, we can actually sell a lot of merch. I don't know if we've ever actually said that, but we have, you know, again, like we try to do a little of everything. And our store was really popping off once we kind of discovered like we could do designs that were cool and it could exist even without knowing what Mega 64 was or caring, you know, just like, hey, I just want that because it's cool. You know, we kind of approach it the same way we do our videos. It's like, we love doing stuff for hardcore fans, but we want to make stuff that someone could just walk in off the street and go like, yo, what is this? You know? So we've always prided ourselves on making stuff that we creatively like feel good about, you know? And so, we started doing that with our shirts instead of it just being like, here's a thing from a video. Meh. I think it was around probably when Mariel did the Neuro shirt. I remember thinking like, you know, this was just a cool creative idea. It doesn't matter if you like Mega 64 or not. Like, this exists on its own. And I feel like we've had that approach with everything. Again, like, streaming is fun to do, but, you know, I don't do this kind of stream every week. If I did this exact kind of stream every single day, you know, maybe I would get a little burnt out on it. Maybe I'd be like, okay, you know, but I don't. Like, this Thursday, it'll be this. Next Thursday, I'll be doing something else. And I think that's been our luckiest thing with Mega 64 is we do this, we do our merchandise, we do touring, we do obviously videos, but like even like kind of longer form videos, longer form feature kind of things. And we can do that, something that excites us, even if it, you know, it's like, well, okay, well, what about, you know, we don't have to like argue with someone about the financial reason to do it. It's like, no, we just want to do it. We can, you know, like the Ava videos we did, and like, I'm just using these as an example, but in 2020, we did those Ava videos. We probably spent more of our year working on that than we should have. Like, there was kind of not a great business rationale behind doing it, but we thought it'd be fucking cool. So we were able to do it. We had the freedom to do it. So that's what I think is awesome. Is not being held down by search engine optimization or trends or whatever. That's what we honestly, we never word it quite maybe the perfect way, but that's what we owe you guys the most for, is giving us the freedom to do that. There's been something we've been working on, well, a couple things, but one thing in particular that I'm thinking of that purely could not have been worked on if we didn't have your support. You know what I mean? It would have been like, yo, you're wasting a lot of time on this. But we're like, no, it's going to be cool. Just wait. So hopefully we'll show that soon. And, there are a lot of things, admittedly, though, there are a lot of things that we do. And then it's like, man, that hit a fucking wall. Where do we even go with that? Or something screws it over. That has happened a bunch of times. But I do think there is something. There are times where it's like, God, we worked on this. There's a bunch of stuff we worked hard on in like 2020 and 2021 that I think is still not out. That we did for other people or whatever. And that's not ideal. And when things like hit a wall and never happen, that's not ideal. But I still think it's preferable to like work on these things and still exist than not exist at all. You know what I mean? Like, there are times it doesn't work out, and that sucks. But eventually they do. Eventually other things work out. Oh, this came out of this, Sorry if it sounds like I'm kind of like not making a lot of sense here, but there is, I don't know. I think I would still rather work on a lot of different things that excite us with some that don't work out than make the same video every week, and burn everyone out to the point that like we just don't exist anymore. I don't know. I feel like that people are always like, how are you still around after 20 years? I'm like, well, that that's that. How do you not look like this thing in the aisle right here at Walmart? It's because we work on what we're excited to work on. Anyway, so we have a few things in the works that hopefully we can talk about soon, and some other fun stuff to celebrate the 20th anniversary and things like that. Do you think you announced version 3 and version 4 too early? Well, yeah, probably. Version 3 was just a case of like, it was kind of both times misunderstanding what was going to happen. I think with version 3, it was, version 1 and 2 episodes were so quick to put out. Okay, the last episode of version 2 kind of took a little bit longer because it was a little more cinematic, but we'll get back in the swing of it, and version 3 will be out in like 2 months. And then it was like, we're making each one more cinematic. We're not like just filming someone in a corner for an hour. You know what I mean? Like, we're fucking taking our time. Oh, okay. So version 3 took longer, but I was very proud of it when it came out, so that was fine. Version 4 was more a case of like, we wrote the story. Oh, this is so easy. So easy in the sense of like, we know how to do this now. We've learned, we know the tricks. Like, we can work fast and do this. It's not going to be a problem. But we kind of like based it on the way we used to do things, I think, when we were like 20. In terms of like putting it all together, it seemed like, we could just do this very loose style. And it kind of didn't work for a lot of people as well as maybe it did when we were younger. I'm just kind of like speculating. I don't know if that's true, but then like we got thrown some big ass curveballs, and I feel like the way we had it set up couldn't adapt to those curveballs, if that makes sense. We had really like horrible things happen during making it, and it was like, we kind of can't compensate for that. It just didn't, and then also on top of that, to be real, if I can be real with you, this is not complaining, by the way. It's just looking back. it was also a lesson in, like, we started our Patreon and it was kind of like, oh, this is awesome. With this, like, people are funding us just because they know what we can do. So we don't have to answer to anybody. We can go fuck off for a year and go make stuff and come back. But that kind of also didn't work. Like, we kind of figured like we could retreat from the internet like we used to in the very early days. But then when you do that, like, everyone is fucking mad at you. Everyone is like, what the hell? Like, Patreon showed up and you disappeared. Like, what's going on? And it's like, oh my God. So then you're like juggling, like, we got to film part of this movie, but this is taking too long. We got to go like make this other thing. And it just kind of turned into, it was very weird and disruptive. And like I said, we wanted to try to find a good balance, and it was really hard. But then, like I said, all kinds of unplanned things happened, and it just threw the whole thing out of whack. And it was just, everyone was just like, oh man. Yeah, I remember the Funny Factory hate. That came with Patreon. That kind of went both ways, in my opinion. I feel like the hate on that kind of went both ways. Blame on a little bit of both sides, a little bit. Now, hear me out. On our end, I felt like we were, a lot of times we are intentionally mysterious about what we're doing. Even now, today, I've been mysterious because I just don't like talking about, here's what we're working on for the next year, and you keep hearing about it. I would rather just like surprise everyone. So we kind of kept hyping up, but like, I guess what we learned is like, that doesn't work for everything. You know, like if you want to surprise everyone with like, hey, we're working on a fucking movie with fucking Christopher Nolan, that's a cool surprise. But when it's just like, hey, we're adding more content to the channel because of your support, we can just add more weekly stuff. That's all it was. It was kind of like, just like, hey, thanks for supporting us. So here's more stuff than we would normally upload. And instead, we were mysterious about it like we would have been for a new video or a new project, any new big project. And it was just kind of like, it didn't live up to that mystery. It was just like, yeah, it's you guys playing games together. Like, we should have just uploaded it. You know what I mean? This is going a way back. This is back, and a lot of people may not have even been around for that, but we announced this new project, Funny Factory, where it was like, we all kind of just started uploading our own like individual things to it, like just weekly stuff in addition to our podcast or videos or whatever. We were just uploading like us playing games together. It's actually really crazy though. I will say now, on the other side of it, we were just doing things people asked us for. So it was like, we never see you play video games together. Okay, so we'll do that weekly. Rocco, I love seeing your collections and your collectibles. Why don't you do more with that? Oh, okay. People like, whoa, there's more demand for it. Okay. People kept asking Sean to watch more anime. Okay, he'll do his show, Seanime. We did all of those things, and then everyone was like, yo, fuck off. Fuck you for doing this. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Like, we really just thought we were like doing what people were like, oh, okay. But we realized then there's a big difference in, you can't just do everything everywhere. You know what I mean? It's like the main channel, people didn't want to watch my figure update. They'll go to my channel for that. Even right now, you still see it. You still see people like, why the fuck is the podcast on this channel? I subscribe to this for funny vids. Why the fuck is the podcast here? And we've kind of held to that because, we really like our podcast. We want to expose it to the biggest audience possible. We really like it. We like, I don't know. We don't want to section it off. I'm not against, but we're not against, like, maybe, okay, if that'll work better on YouTube, if it's technically better for everybody. I don't think any of us are against putting it on another channel, but we really like it. So not opposed to doing that or moving it, but I don't know. We've always kind of felt like it's it's not that big of a deal. Here we are. We're on our channel. There's videos and podcasts. I don't know. It's never been that big of a deal to me. But and we have really good retention on our podcast too. Where like you guys watch it and you watch it all. Maybe maybe some people don't want to see it in their feed. I can understand that, but I don't know. People always say that I think the only criticism putting on the podcast on the main channel is for new people to see your channel and think you only do podcasts. I guess so, but I don't know. We organize our channel when you go to our channel, up front is like all these videos we've done. I don't know. But again, we've been lucky where we never really had to play that game that much. But in some senses, like sometimes you have to learn. Sometimes it's like, okay, good, you haven't paid attention to what works on YouTube, but like it's fucking you up. You don't want that, but I'm not opposed to making any changes, but we really like it. But anyway, my point is that people get very territorial about certain areas. And so we really learned again, like my figure update doesn't need to be on the main channel. Sean watching anime, that might be fun on his personal channel or on Twitch, but like the main channel, it's just not, people don't want that. But it really does surprise me though, that how vocally we heard people like, oh, we want to see you play games together. We want to do that. And how that compared to how much people don't fucking want it on our main channel. That was really, really kind of, and we experimented that many times. It's really interesting. Even now, we still have people we know, people we trust in the industry. Will people go like, you guys should do regular like gameplay videos or like play along with and it's like, bro, we've done this. People don't want that on our channel. They don't want it. They don't. No, you should try like playing. It's like, I don't know what to tell you. We've done everything they tell us. It's like something we did, and people didn't like it, which is fine. This is not me complaining. We do that on Patreon now, and everyone on there is like, cool, that was fun. So we found the right place to put it. But it's just interesting. It's interesting, you don't know exactly all the time how people see you, and they didn't see us as like, I don't know. They didn't see us as that kind of YouTuber. You know what I mean? We don't consider ourselves YouTubers. I feel like we kind of do our own thing. We always like to do our own thing in a lot of different places, not just YouTube. But I think, people discover us a certain way, and then it's like you betray that a little bit. And I think I do think now, to bring it to the other side. So I'm sympathetic with that. But I will say now, on the other side of it though, DLS, you're kind of bringing this up too. Maybe Funny Factory came at a time when Let's Plays blew up and it was oversaturated. There is a little bit of our, how do I say this? Because I don't mean this as it's not a negative. It's a positive thing, but with side effects, if that makes sense. We've been around a long time, and so we mean something to a lot of our audience in a way that a lot of things don't. You know what I mean? Like, we are constant to a lot of people. When anything becomes a routine that people like count on or whatever, it gets harder to kind of, what am I trying to say? If you disrupt anything, people will go a little more off the deep end than they would on, some guy they just found their channel a month ago. And again, half of it I understand, because it's like, well, this thing has been like this thing's been a constant for me. You're going to fucking wreck it. But on the other half, people come up with conspiracies sometimes where it's like, they're trying to become Let's Players because there's more money in that industry. And it was like, no. We were just doing this for fun. We don't need to. We very much still would rather just film cool stuff and make stuff and whatever. We had no desire to do it, but you know what I mean? But like when you change something, it's like people come up with these like huge theories. This is what happened. I do feel like that escalated more post 2020. I do think that escalated more. I think maybe as a result of everyone inside. And I don't think it's just purely like everyone was cooped up and then they went crazy. I don't mean anything like that. But I do feel like there's always been a degree of people's curiosity or fascination, obsession, if you want to take it that far, with the behind the scenes. That's always been there where it's like, you know, oh, this YouTuber's cool, but like what's going on with them behind the scenes? What's happening? I feel like 2020, that became way more valuable currency. It was like maybe it's because people didn't have a lot to do that year, so we were all just kind of like digging for what we could more, you know. But it's escalated way more since that, where it's way more about the behind the scenes, you know. Oh, you made this video, but why did you make this video? Are you trying to become an anime YouTuber? Are you trying to become a Let's Player? I heard Rocco wants to turn the channel into a gameplay channel, but Derek wouldn't let him. You know, things like that. And it's like, what? Not even drama. You know, you're mentioning, oh, people are desperate for drama, you know. There's always been a degree of that, but I do think it escalated more since 2020. There's more like, I don't know. It's like maybe the current that became more valuable on YouTube or something. You know, when I sign out of YouTube, when I'm not signed in, and it recommends videos to you, the videos it always recommends to me are, you know, there'll be the, you know, inevitably Mr. Beast, but all the other videos are like update on my trauma, medical update. This is goodbye, you know, stuff like that. And it's like, what? That's served up on a plate right at the front. I just feel like that escalated since 2020. We all got maybe a little nosier. I don't know what happened there, but this is again not a complaint. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. But that side of it just got like, oh man, like nothing that's I've never seen anything that like that pisses me off. But it's more just like my reaction every time is like, it's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean? I think it's interesting. I've said this before, but I'll kind of double down on it now. The only things that have ever gotten to me when it comes to internet comments, everyone gets bad internet comments. If you're on the internet, you're going to get bad comments. The only ones that bother me, I don't get bothered by like, look at this guy, look at this fat guy, look at this ugly guy, fucking look at this loser in the Xbox onesie, you know, whatever. It is like Neo against Smith. Don't care. When my news story went viral about the you know, it being hard to fit into the vehicles at Universal Studios, which I didn't even say I couldn't fit in it. I was just like, damn, this is tight. This is ridiculous. Why? This isn't a roller coaster. Not that I need to defend myself anymore, but you know, I was just pointing it out. And like the US public, everyone with sunglasses or an American flag in their avatar came at me to tell me to lose weight because I'm, you know, hey, fatty, get a new hobby, fatty, you know. Bothers me so little it doesn't even register on the Richter scale. What does get to me is when people how do I word it? When they plant the seed, when they have a negative aura in just something that was meant to be fun. You know, that's what gets to me when it's like, hey, we did this this video that was really fun to do, and I'm really excited to upload it. It was just like, you know, when that Last of Us video we just did recently. You know, there's some videos we've done recently that had a lot of maybe different origins. Maybe Derek had an idea, or Sean had an idea, or we had this fancy set, and we got to use this. Let's do okay. And there was a technical thing. There could be a million different things that lead to a video getting made, but that Last of Us video we did just recently, that was just like, quick, I just had an idea. Oh, what about Last of Us? Did you see that scene in the last episode? Yeah. Oh, we got to make fun of that. Okay. And it was just, and I don't mean to take away from Johnny or Johnny is like the best thing that ever happened to us in terms of his editing, his film abilities. The man is a god. But that video was just whittled down to like just us three, me, Derek, and Sean, trading off the camera. Okay, you hold the camera and I'll do this. Okay, you hold the camera and I'll do this. It was just kind of not a whole lot of a plan, which sometimes is good and sometimes it isn't. But we were just making each other laugh. I mean, after 20 something years, we could still do that. We could still like, yo, lay down on the dolly and slide down the thing. Oh, that's great. You know, we just make each other laugh. It was just the three of us. It wasn't even Garrett. Again, this is no knock on Garrett and Johnny bring something to the table that is unmatched, you know, but it was just the three of us. So it's like we have fun and we put that up, and then I don't even care. Yo, this video sucks. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't, you know, it's like, okay, yeah, it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. But when it's like, sad to see them try to make a video that latches on to a recent pop culture trend. The Last of Us is trending and Mega 64 feels like they can't be relevant unless they latch onto the, you know, it's like, we just watched a TV show and came in and filmed a little skit and put it up. You know what I mean? That's what makes me go, what? Why? You know what I mean? That's what gets to me. And it doesn't get to me like, I don't want to film anything again. I know it's a vocal minority. I know it's that, believe me, that is not the majority of the people watching at all. But it's just like, where are you getting this? And it happens, like I said earlier, and like I was going into earlier, it does happen with us. With the podcast, it happens a lot, you know, too. Look, you can see the hatred in his eyes. Rocco brings up Power Rangers anniversary special, and you see them all. They wish they could leave, but they're held financially to Rocco because, you know, it's like, what? And it's always stuff we've had no conversation about. Like, there's never been, look, I don't like doing this, but I'll do it because you guys are. We've never had any of those. The conversations you think we've had, 90% of them have never taken place. We just show up and record. There are certain times we do have big arguments and we got to resolve this. That happens. But I would say 90% of what you think doesn't. Oh man. So yeah. This stream is going to be a big Monday morning meeting. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think I've said anything bad though. I'm saying I love doing what I'm doing. Seems like everyone else here is too. Johnny came in all positive today too. Was like, I don't know what happened, but yesterday I was feeling like really good. Like I'm really stoked on what we're doing. And you know what I said to him? I said, I'm about to end that shit. Give me 24 hours. So that's my goal now. Fuck his day up. Oh, I'm so glad I get to work here at Mega 64. That's over. Yeah. Funny Factory 2. Get to editing. No, not goodbye, Johnny. We're not going to get rid of Johnny, but we're going to make him edit some fucked up shit. All right, Johnny, we're doing a Faces of Death parody. Start editing. BME Pain Olympics. Fan cam. Let's get that up on Instagram tonight. No, all of that's a joke. Yeah, you're talking, Mojave, you're talking about people being vicious to anyone new that comes in. But yeah, that's what I mean, is like you have a thing that you've counted on for a long time and you don't want to see it ruined. I sympathize with that side of it. But like you also like, I mean, I don't sympathize with like being nasty to them or mean to them. Anybody who's new who comes in, and I guarantee there will be more new people that you see on here. Like I don't sympathize with like giving them a hard time. Like fuck off with that. But I sympathize with the feeling of, okay, this is new. What is, you have a habit that has been disrupted. I get that side of it, but to expect things to not change over years is like, obviously that's not logical. It has to. So, yeah. Anyway. There's always the I've been doing this long enough. I think we all have where I mean, again, I remember sitting there in 2010 putting out, I always bring up this example, but I think it was our Yakuza 3 video that went up on IGN, and people were like, these guys are just pumping out videos. I wish they would take a break. Like, like they're just churning them out. Maybe it's time to take a break. Maybe it's time to retire, And I mean, there's so many people I could ask now who would be like, no, those videos, those were great. Do more of those, But I think every era that you like discover something or you look back, it's always going to feel a little more fond, I think, that just happens. That happens with everything. And there's lots of stuff. There's so many things in our past that when we did them, it was like, nope. And then, years later, it's like, why go back to that? That's inevitable. But that comes with making stuff. I don't know. What am I sitting here complaining about it? Like, I get to make stuff and there's an audience for it after this many years. What the fuck am I complaining about? Oh, people get mad sometimes. Okay. It's like, what do you want? Anyway. I didn't think I would ramble on like that for a while, but I think I'm missing human conversation. I think that's what's going on. Cause like I said, I've been cooped up because I'm trying to get all these projects done by May 12th. You know why? Yeah. You know why. I'll also say too, that something that I wanted to, at one point I was going to do a thing on my personal channel about this, but it's always weird doing anything serious on my personal channel. But there are also things too, I will say, that, as I mentioned, things do change. You have to accept things change over the years, and that's logical. It can't not change. But I'll also say too, something that I do notice with a lot of, I hate the term content creators, but something I notice with a lot of them online is they have really unhealthy habits earlier in life. But like that leads to them pumping out there was someone we worked with, an artist that we worked with a long time ago that gave us so much stuff in such a short amount of time. This was years ago. Like, oh my God, how are they doing this? And then years later tried to like kind of work with them and like, well, what you did then, let's do that now. Let's do it again, do more and do this. And it was like, I was 20 and not sleeping. I was making myself sick. I was looking at a computer for so long. I was, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, oh, okay. Well, I don't want you to do that now, obviously. I do think there's a degree of that with some of our stuff. That's not really a big part of it, but I do think that happens sometimes where it's like, why don't you put out as many things as like 2009 or 2010, like whatever year a long time ago that like was a really special year for someone. Like, you put out this many things and that many, they'll show me a list, and I can tell you like 2009, 2010, whatever, was like the most unhealthy I've ever lived in my entire life. I was barely sleeping. I was eating like shit. My health was not good. Literal health, but also like just in general, the health of the life was not good. I was in a relationship and just was fucking out to lunch on that. I was just not available for anyone in my circle, anyone that cared about me. It was like, yeah. And so, yeah, like a lot of stuff came out, but I mean, what was the price of that? Now, there's always this thing of like, well, because you did that, you got this and this and this. Okay, great. But I also wonder if I had approached things more healthy, would other parts of my life be better? Would I, you know what I mean? I don't know. There's certain things that, I think, you can't expect people to be able to maintain. And I do think there's a few years in our history where I was dying. I was going so unhealthy, putting things out, that it set a precedent for other years where it was just like, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And it's like, it cost me my life to do that. And, I think I deserve to not have to do that, like, but but I have always been a little bit of a, I hate the term workaholic, but I do like throwing myself deep into things and getting buried in it for a while. So I still, like, right now I'm like going hard on a bunch of stuff. I like it in doses, but then it's like, I need to have my life. I need to, and again, I do think we have survived as long as we have because we aren't trying to force it and force something that is just going to extinguish us. You know what I mean? Am I rambling? I don't know. Yeah. Jenny the Fiend, you nailed it. You could see in videos and podcasts, you guys were a lot more negative and mad at the time. Negative, mad, and just cynical about a lot of things. And it's funny because I can say from my experience, I can work super hard. I can put my fucking life on the line to get a million things done in a month. Like, oh, I didn't sleep. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Oh, okay, cool. But then it's like, you don't have an opportunity to rest. You kind of get like madder and madder and madder a little bit to where you're not mentally well. So then I would see a channel like Smosh. They would become number one on YouTube, and I'd be like, "What? Why is that?" You're just like, you're like one of the fucking huts. You're just this big thing on a slab. Like, why is this happening to me? Why? And it gets some bitterness is funny. There's a degree where it's just like, okay, why the fuck is this so big? Okay, there's a degree you can laugh, but it was. just this bitter kind of thing. And then again, this last weekend at Creator Clash, I didn't even know Smosh knew who we were, and the guy like came over and was like, watch the Todd Narrowed videos every year, really enjoy him. He was so like sweet and kind-hearted, and it's just like, yeah. I think there's a degree of the competition that makes you like work harder and you want to, but when it gets into just this bitter, jealous, you know, it's just, I don't know. So there was a lot of unhealthy thought, I think, back then. And so it's hard to say, like, it's hard to be like, oh yeah, just go back, do what you were doing then. There was so much sacrifice then that it would like it. I don't know if it's worth my life to do that, you know. I think there's part of me that wanted it so bad that I was willing to sacrifice anything, and I don't think I deserve that. I think I deserve to live. You know what I mean? Sorry. But like I said, I still work way too hard sometimes, and I think if it's on my own terms, that's okay. And some cynical humor is fine. You know, everything in balance is fine. Remember, you don't have to be useful to deserve care. Yeah, you're right. And I think I've always kind of lived on this I've always enjoyed my vacations more if I like worked really hard before that. Do you know what I mean? Like, to me, the dessert always tasted sweeter if it came after like, yo, we did that. Oh, now I can fuck off for a week, you know, or whatever, you know. And I don't think that like at its core is like the worst idea. I think it's more, but like it starts to like meld in your mind to like, I can't. It's one thing to like, oh, isn't it more fun when like work is done and now we're but it kind of can sometimes meld into like I don't deserve like good things because I didn't work hard enough or I didn't struggle enough. You know what I mean? Like it kind of can kind of warp into the other direction where it's like, oh, that's not healthy at all. Like I deserve to fucking breathe and go outside, you know, like, you know. So anyway, there's a lot of things, toxic thoughts that start like from a like cool place that go around and around and around and can sometimes end in another location that you did not intend. And that's why you got to talk to people about stuff. And because when you keep it to yourself, it just keeps going to the point where it's like, well, this isn't where I wanted to end up at all. You know what I'm saying? Okay. This was an N64 game stream. What the fuck happened? But anyway. Yeah, talk to people. talk to a professional. Talk to family. Just get your don't just gorge on solitude, because that was that was my mistake. I think in a lot of ways, I still really like solitude, and some of it's cool, but some of it is like, man, you need to. Okay, do you think you're on Bam Margera's path? Definitely. Definitely. Probably 1-to-1. Yeah, almost probably identical. Anyway. Well, I wasn't intending to stream super long, but I guess it went a little long. Yeah, we went a couple hours. That's not too bad. But there's plenty to be done, so I will have to go soon. Springer Memorial Stream. Rest in peace, Jerry. You remember it's been Jerry Springer, whatever. Yes, it was the deepest GoldenEye 007 stream ever. Okay. All right, well, AVGN on podcast would be cool. Yeah, I don't think they're nearby though. You know, I don't know. Would they call in? I don't know what they do. I won't bother them. Okay, I promised I was going to play one more game. Let's do it. Let's just do one last thing. We'll do a send off on that. Does that work? All right. Let's do it. It wasn't the winner of the poll, but let's just get it done. I can't believe it. Finally. All right. Thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. We are going to check this out. Whoops. Okay, so far bad start. Did not mean to skip that. All right. That's enough of that shit.